Hi everybody, it's Mario from OfficiallyLoomed, and today I'm here with the Zagtex Bracelet. So this was designed by me. It's a really easy design, and let's get started. In order to make this bracelet, the supplies you will need are one full rainbow loom, or any kind of loom, a C-clip or S-clip, and a hook. I'm using the metal tipped hook from rainbowloom.com. You're also going to need some colors as rubber bands. So I'm using black for my perimeter, jelly, orange, and mango for for two of my inside colors, and green for my Zig Zag. So now that we have our supplies ready, let's start placing the bands on the loom. To start, we want our arrows pointing away from us, and we want our loom to be in a staggered configuration. We want to start by placing our zigzag, and we're going to put our perimeter on last. So get your zigzag color. Our zigzag is this red in the bracelet. So we're going to start by going from this peg to the side to center peg, and then we want to go from there over to the next peg. Then from there we're going to go back to the third center peg. There's none on the first one though, and then go across again. So as you can see, we are going to be making this zigzag shape. So we're just going to go like that, and then from here we're going to go like that way and that way. So we just repeat the process of placing a zigzag pattern. We want to stop right here at this peg, and now we're going to start placing our kind of middle bands. But before we do that, we want to place just two perimeter bands right here at the bottom. You want to get one perimeter band, make sure your arrows are pointing away from you, and just go off from the first center peg over to the first right peg. And then right here, you want to just grab that zigzag band and pull it off real quick. And then put your black band right over to that side. And get your band and put it back on like that. So now we're going to resume to putting the middle bands on, or inside bands. So what I like to do is I like to turn my loom sideways when I do this. And we want to grab our first color, and right here we're going to go from here, the side, over to the peg where this zigzag goes on. And I'm just going to go from here. So, and then from this peg you want to just go straight up like that. Now this is where I actually turn my loom around. What we're going to do is we are going to have the same color for this side and the same color for that side. So they will alternate. So you're going to get mango again, and you're going to go from this peg over up all the way, and then go from that same peg, and we want to go over here. Same peg and go over there to the right. Still using mango, you want to go from the center peg, go straight up, Go from here and go diagonally left. Same peg, go diagonally right. As you can see, we're not going here, we're going inside this little kind of cone space. So go inside the middle peg, go up. From here, go to the left. And from here, go to the right. Okay? We're just going to do the last two and kind of repeat that pattern. So we placed all of our mango bands, as you can see. We're going to turn the loom the other way now, and we're going to put on our jelly orange bands. So we're going to go into, well, right here we are going to place the perimeter. So what we want to do is from here we just want to go up, and our arrows are pointing away from us, by the way, so go up. And then from that same little peg, you go to side like that. Now we're going to turn it sideways again. So this time you aren't facing the mango bands, you're facing empty spots. We're going to go from the first middle peg inside that cone shape and go all the way up. And then from that same peg, we want to go diagonally left. And we want to go diagonally right. Next empty cone, we want to go straight up. Same peg, diagonally left. Same peg, diagonally right. Moving on. Up. Left. And right. And lastly, going right. So now we've placed all of our middle bands and inside bands. So now we're going to place the perimeter. Turn your loom so it's facing straight up now. Arrows are pointing away from you, and we're going to grab our perimeter color. Since we already placed the perimeter going to the sides, we just want to go straight up on both sides. So from here at the bottom of our loom, we want to go up and go up on the other side as well. We want to go straight up on both sides until we reach the end of our loom, or second to last peg. Make sure you're pushing them down as you place them. So as you can see, we're just going to go straight up on both sides until we reach these two pegs. So we went all the way up on both sides of our loom. We want to close the perimeter now by going here and going to the center, and here going to center as well. Now we're going to turn the loom around, arrows pointing away from us, towards us, sorry, and we're going to start looming. So first we have to add a cap band. So just by adding a cap band, you just grab a extension color band, put it on your peg, twist, and put the part that is on your fingers back onto the peg. So there's two sides. I'm going to zoom in. And let's get started. So get your hook, and we're going to firstly start looming the inside bands. But first we have to do the perimeter. So we have to grab the first black band besides the cap band, and then go to the side. Then grab the next perimeter band, which is the top band, and go back to the other side. Then what we want to do is from here, we want to grab the top band that's besides the bands that are already loomed. You want to grab the top band, and we're going to grab it and go up. On the other side, we want to do the same thing. Just grab that band and go up. We're going to do the same thing. Just grab that band right here that is the top black band and go up. And right here, just go up. As you can see, they're making teardrop shapes. If yours are not making teardrop shapes, then you might be doing it wrong. We're going to keep looming up with these perimeter bands on both sides until we reach the end of our loom. So after looming our perimeter bands all the way up from the bottom, we went up to here. Now what we want to do is we just want to leave this alone. We're not going to go and loom this up yet. That's going to be for the end. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just push these bands that are on your perimeter a little bit down, because we are going to start looming the inside bands now. So just pushing it down, and we're going to go from the bottom. First, what we want to do is grab this orange jelly band right here inside the cap band and just go up. And then from this side, you want to grab the jelly and go over to that same peg. Now this is where the real pattern starts. So you want to go inside this right here and grab the first mango band. You want to pull it to where the other side of it is, so that's right here. Then grab the next mango band and pull it to where the other side of it is. That's right here, so you would go over there. Now grab the last mango and go straight up, because that's where the other side of it is. We're going to go to the next mango now, and we're going to grab the first one and go to the other side, and then right here grab the first one and go to the other side, and the last one goes up because that's where the other side of it is. Next one, do the same thing, go to that side and then go to that side and go straight up. And by up, I mean sideways up. Let's go again. And it's just that same simple pattern. You're just bringing the bands to where the other side of them are. Okay, and then right here we're gonna save that for the end, except for this one. So just go inside here and grab this mango band and pull down. We're gonna leave this one alone though. Now we're gonna go back to the bottom of our loom, and we're gonna start looming the other side, which is the orange jelly. So we're going to go to where the first orange jelly is, and you want to grab the first orange jelly and you're going to pull it to where the other side of it is. Then grab the next one and pull it to where the other side of it is, and the last one should go up. That's where the other side of it is. Proceeding to the next orange jelly, we would grab the first one and pull to where the other side of it is, and repeat. Last one usually always goes up if you place your bands the same way for all of them. So, oops, that was the wrong band. Remember that you should all be making teardrop shapes. You would go up, then grab the next one and you would go down, and then the last one would go sideways or up. right here. Just repeat that pattern. Next one, up, down, and sideways. Okay, now there's no more orange jelly to loom, so we have finished doing the inside bands, and now we're going to loom our zigzag, which is these green bands. Okay, so we're going to go to the bottom of our loom, and we're going to start looming. So at the bottom of our loom, the first left peg with a band on it should have your green. You want to grab it through that black perimeter, and you want to go to that center peg. Then you want to go all the way to the bottom of that peg, and you're going to find your next green, and you want to pull that and go diagonally to that side. Okay, let me see if I can get this more bird's eye view. So now at the side where you just loomed, you want to go to the bottom again, the very bottom, and grab that green band and pull it to the center peg. Then you're going to go to the very, very bottom again, and you're going to grab that green band and go over that way. You're just going to be looming these the side that they, the other side that they are. So go to the bottom and go this way, bottom and go that way, like that. So you're looming these in a zigzag pattern, just like the way we placed them. Go to the, oops, go to the very bottom and go to the side. Okay, and we're just going to keep going to the bottom and bringing the band to where the other side of it is. So we want to loom all the way up until here. We don't want to loom this last green, because first what we want to do is we want to find this mango band that hasn't been loomed yet. It might be kind of hard, but you have to find it. And you're going to grab it and you're going to pull up like that. If it doesn't make a teardrop shape, you grab the wrong band and you have to find the right band. Now we're going to go to the very bottom, grab that last green and pull it over to the side. Okay, now here is why I had you guys put these two perimeter bands first, unlike the other ones, because we have to make them catch on to the bands that are here. So grab the bottom perimeter band here and go to center. Grab the bottom perimeter band here and go to the center. Now we have totally loomed our whole bracelet. Now we are going to pull it off. So just grab an extension colored band, put your hook through all of the bands and make sure that they're all the bands. So if you pull this, make sure that all the bands come off the peg. You're going to grab your band and you want to pull it through those bands at the last peg and put the other side on your hook. So there's two sides on your hook. Put it to the thick part and we're going to pull it off. Do it gently because there is a lot of empty and there's a lot of full spots on here, so you could end up leaving one out and that can rip the whole bracelet. Okay, we're almost done. We pulled it off and there's our bracelet. Okay, so we're going to add our extension now. I don't use my loom for my extension, but you could use your loom if you want. What I do is I put 3 bands on each side. So I'm just getting 6 bands in total. Alright, so it's really simple. I just get a band, get my hook, and I pull my hook through those 2 sides. Then once we did that, we want to pull those 2 sides, grab a C-clip, and clip it on. We're going to go to the other side and grab this cap band and do the same thing. And then last band. Oops. Grab those 2 sides, put it to the other part of the C-clip, and there is our bracelet. Okay, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. Hopefully you succeeded at making this bracelet. I really like this because it's so simple and it's not really thick. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for simpler bracelets, so I came up with this one. And good luck on making this if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys next video. Alright? Bye.